Jade Jones wins second Taekwondo gold medal for Team GB. The Headhunter has added a second gold scalp to her belt. Jade Jones, who won hearts as well as breaking noses by becoming Britain's first Olympic Taekwondo champion at London 2012, defended her -57 kilograms title in Rio by beating Spain's Eva Calvo Gomez 16-7. Jones's nickname is well earned. The 23-year-old had scored 5 head kicks en route to the final and against the world number 2 landed 4 more in a final that was a lot closer than the one-sided nature of the scoreline suggests. But having led 8-7 early in the third round, a pair of head kicks landed in quick succession sealed an emotional victory. The celebrations were similar. Jones beamed that megawatt smile before setting off on a lap of honor around the Carioca Arena, Welsh flag in one hand, Union flag in the other. "It feels unbelievable, really. I can't really explain," she said. "I didn't realize how much pressure I would feel. I am still young. I am only 23. To be double Olympic champion already is just crazy. I just cannot believe it. I have been crying in between sessions because I was so stressed. I did it when it mattered. I am buzzing. In some ways it is all the greater achievement." Whereas she entered London as an unknown quantity, she came here with a target on her back, or rather her front, as champion and world number 1. That is a pressure that has not always sat well with British competitors, but speaking after her semi-final victory against Sweden's Nikita Glasnovic, her coach Paul Green said it had never been an issue for Jones. "She usually rises under pressure at the big events. She is renowned for it. She was roared on by a 10-strong contingent from Flint, where she grew up, including her grandfather, Martin Folks, who introduced her to the sport as a rumbustious 8-year-old. She got into a few scrapes when she was younger, but never anything serious." Falk said, "We tried taking her to everything, but nothing ever agreed with her until we took her to Taekwondo, and then her heart was set." A self-confessed tomboy who loved scrapping with boys, Taekwondo was the perfect outlet, and she soon demonstrated a considerable proficiency at the martial art, winning the 2010 Youth Olympics followed by silver at the 2011 World Championships. The change in the scoring system that has increased the points for a head kick to 3 or 4 for a full spinning kick has been a boon to players such as Jones. Yet it has also increased the degree of unpredictability involved. A single mistake can be catastrophic. To further increase the appeal to viewers as well as to stay in the good graces of the International Olympic Committee after the 2008 Olympics were beset by controversy, the World Taekwondo Federation has introduced electronic scoring, with sensors on players' head and bodyguards. It makes for a dizzying spectacle. There are strikes and counter-strikes, so much so that opponents can appear in perfect unison with each other. Jones knew that Gomez, against whom she had a losing record, represented her biggest threat. Their matches have never been anything less than explosive. Gomez has a considerable reach advantage which she uses to counterattack. Jones relies on her rapier reactions and had beaten Calvo Gomez in their previous 2 meetings. "It's always good to have a rivalry. It keeps you hungry," Jones said. Her progress to the final had been serene. First up, she had overcome Morocco's Naima Bakal 12-4 before a 7-2 quarter-final victory against Rahele Assoumani, an Iranian-born refugee representing Belgium. There was a slight scare in the semi-final against Sweden's Nikita Glasnovic, who landed a head kick to narrow the gap to 4-3 at one stage, but it proved a temporary blip as Jones progressed 9-4. She made one mistake and took a headshot, but after that she kept the pressure on her and made her miss. Green, her coach, said, "We make sure the strengths of the opponent are taken out of the game." Yet again Green's plan worked to perfection.